Welcome back. Welcome back to the JV Sports Show. We're live here in the town of Carefree, just outside one of our proud sponsors, the Black Mountain Coffee Shop. Vince, a little Ray Parker Jr. there for you.
I did that in honor of first of all, Ray Villafane, Ray Parker Jr., but Ghostbusters, Enchanted Pumpkin Festival. We're a rock and roll show, but we throw a little, we mix it up a little bit.
Sure, we give the people what they want. That's what we're all about.
That's what we're all about. So with us now from the Cave Creek Museum is Karrie Porter-Brace and Bill Oelman. Good morning to you two.
Good morning, Vince. Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. So there's something big going on this coming year. There's always something big going on in this town, but in this community, the Desert Foothills, the Cave Creek Museum has been a mainstay for going on how many years?
50 years.
50 years. What's going on at the Cave Creek Museum?
This year, the Cave Creek Museum is celebrating the man who helped build Carefree. Our center
it's
exhibit.
Not Vince DeLisio.
Oh, my goodness. Though Vince DeLisio has
That's the rim shot right there, Vince.
Vince, you get the next 100 years.
Okay, all right.
Vince actually lives in one of these homes. We are celebrating the legacy of architectural designer and builder Gary Jones. As you know, anybody who lives here on the Black Mountain has seen his beautiful homes on the sides of the hills. And these are spectacularly sited. They're just phenomenal, and the timelessness of some of them have really enhanced the community here in Carefree. Yep. Sitting in the middle of Spanish Village, we're sitting in the middle of Gary's work.
Wow!
In 1959, he walked out in front of the bulldozers and directed them one way or the other and advised the bulldozer operator to please be careful because there was Tom Darlington and K.T. Palmer. One of them had a gun, and I can't remember which one.
Oh, boy.
They were chasing the rattlesnakes away.
Yes. So we're celebrating the history of the town, the history of the museum. What are some of the events going on this winter into spring specific to that celebration?
Several. Well, starting today at 1:30 is our monthly stamp mill run. That is the Golden Reef Stamp Mill at 1:30.
Okay.
Our dream team has, over the last 10 years, brought it down from the Continental Mountain, reassembled it, and it's been operating in our museum campus for several years now. But it's a feature here because Cave Creek and the foothills around Carefree were the home of gold mines. And so the stamp mill actually pulverizes quartz ore to create, to pull out the gold traces. We don't have nuggets here. We have veins of it and very fine. So it was tough for them to extract.
So, Bill, you're a resident of Carefree, correct?
Correct.
All right, and you're involved. Besides being Carrie's bodyguard this morning, you are president of the board for the museum, right? Well, how many years have you been doing that, and how do you handle this role, and what are some of the things that you've been doing out in the community?
Well, this is my second year.
Okay.
And it all relates to the fact that I was a history major in college.
Nice.
And so it was a natural thing for me to get involved in because it follows my interests. And basically, my role is to help get the community to understand that the museum exists, which a lot of people don't really understand.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of outreach and a lot of trying to communicate what we're doing and why we're doing it.
Okay. Karrie, where can people go to get more information about what's going on?
Our website, which was built for us by Tech for Life here in Carefree.
Okay.
Yes, our website is cavecreekmuseum.org.
Okay.
We've got a variety of things on different pages for the website, including events, history, lots of information about local archaeology, and some of the things we're attempting to do over the next couple years. This year we celebrate the history of Carefree through the work of Gary Jones. And next year will be the Cave Creek Sesquicentennial. That's the 150th anniversary of the town of Cave Creek.
Wow.
So, we're trying to be properly give proper due where it all is supposed to go. Yeah,
that's great. What would you folks say to someone who may be listening abroad that is thinking about planning a vacation out here to the Valley of the Sun and have never been to Carefree in the Cave Creek Carefree area? What can they enjoy when they come out here?
This is the Wild West. Scottsdale, I guess, lost the bet on if we were the most western town.
Yeah.
And so in the battle between Cave Creek and Scottsdale, Cave Creek did actually earn the title the most western town in America. And so, you walk walk through some of these stores and some of these places, and we do have some wonderful things to see. Frontier Town, the shops and restaurants. A lot of folks who visit the museum will say, hey, we're hungry, where do we go? And I hand them a chamber guide, the Carefree Cave Creek Chamber Guide, because it's like there's 30 restaurants at least that you can enjoy.
Per capita, you know, what's interesting is per capita, there's probably more Italian restaurants in Carefree than there are Italian people.
No, I'd say you probably have something to do with that, right?
It's good food. It's good food here. So anyway, that being said, Karrie, thank you so much for joining us, for coming on early on a Saturday morning, for joining us here in historic Spanish Village at Black Mountain Coffee Shop, and it's great. We're so excited about the home tour and everything else to celebrate Gary
that's
Jones
coming up in March. The home tour is in March 2020, and they feature 6 of Gary's homes. Vince lives in the first, the DeMille house, built in 1959.
Yes.
Yep. And it goes all the way through his 2017 Nighthawk structure. So this is a really interesting home tour.
Yeah.
I just want to give us a plug for Tuesday, November 12th is our Miners Dinner. That's a real popular event. We do the stamp mill demonstration. It's the Buffalo Chip brings their chuck wagon. We have barbecue. There'll be music. The Rockin' Blue Geckos this year.
All right.
You had me at barbecue.
Yeah, we had a Texas guy here. Okay, thank you again, Karrie.
Thank you.
All right, joining us right